find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is June 14, 2021 and it's 3:23 a.m. So yesterday, even though I was taking some time off, I was free doing nothing, I still record a little bit of something. But today I have to do some stuff today. I have the computer all to myself and tomorrow I have to give it up. So 1,102 subscribers. They keep on putting it, taking out. People are subscribing and they're removing it. It's a shame. And then it's been a month. They haven't approved my channel. So if you are new or you are just passing by, please take a moment to subscribe, like and share, and hit the notification button and make sure you keep on subscribing because YouTube is removing it. Alright, so I'm gonna go on Twitter and see what's going on. I didn't open that yet. I did bookmark some stuff, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get through. Okay, this is right on my homepage. Okay, I had to share hilarious. Okay, what is that? Okay, Karen is just Karening. Alright, Regina calling me, that is very racist, not acceptable. Okay. White racists love to call black people racist. That's what she chose to focus on, and she's loud and wrong. Alright, there are a lot of other things that's going on. I want to really focus on it. Alright, let's see here. 34 seconds ago, this just happened. Okay, after meeting with the Queen Elizabeth II at Windsor Castle, President Biden told reporters that the Queen reminded him of his mother. quote, in terms of look of her and just generosity, end quote, and that he invited her to the White House. Okay, let's see, 28 seconds.
We had a long talk, and she was very generous, very. I don't think she'd be insulted, but you met my mother. She reminded me of my mother in terms of the look of her and just the generosity. And I said, ma'am, this is it's a long time. She said, oh no. I said, I wish we could stay longer. Maybe we could hold the cars up a minute. So anyway, she was very gracious.
Did you invite her to the White House?
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We had a long talk, and
None of them are wearing masks. I know I don't know, they probably already have the vaccine, but they are in the UK with that different strain of COVID. I don't know, they should be wearing masks. Let's see, 3 comments in here. Okay, porridge for dinner, Your Excellencies. Okay, what else? Okay, there's this one. Let me like it quick. It really says a lot that no reputable TV show in the US has been interested in interviewing Thomas Markle. Why are the Brits and Australians interested in him? He doesn't have any new information to add. So what's your point? Is it to just embarrass Meghan? I mean, at this point, I think we all understand Meghan and Harry's position right now, because it's really sad. And one of my videos I was saying, if you guys have heard some of the things that I was saying at the beginning when I didn't know, when I did not know much about what was going on, I was defending him. I was defending Thomas. But now at this point, it's sad. I mean, it's really sad. I think for Meghan, I don't think his dad exists. My goodness, this is what people do for money. Jeez. All right, let's see here. If Meghan forgive him and let him back to her life, he will continue to talk to the tabloid. He will probably blackmail her by telling her, if you don't do this and that, I have no choice but to talk to the press. That's fine. I think Meghan, that's it. Meghan doesn't. He doesn't exist. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. He doesn't exist. Okay, Meghan isn't stupid. Any chance of reconciliation has been obliterated by his betrayal and alliance with her proven enemies. He knows this, but he keeps doing it for money. He has nothing new or salacious, but the British royal family, UK, and I guess Australia media want to continue using that mask to destroy her life. This man is wicked demon. It's an irony and pity that a beautiful and kind-hearted woman like Meghan came to this world through him. If you think a snake is dead without you cutting its head, it can turn to become your death. Meghan and her family should stay away from him. All right, and he has the nerve to say he wants to hold Lilibet. And lay her. Go. Maybe he should mate with his other grandkids. My goodness, to hold Lilibet on his chest like he did Meghan as a baby. What is he drinking in Mexico? Water to wash down the, was it burger, hot dog, all sort of things. All right, for me, the problem is supporting the narrative that he embarrasses Meghan. Yeah, is not responsible for Thomas or what he says. He embarrasses himself and the outlet that pay him to debase himself. Yeah, you're right. I should use hurt instead of embarrass. Okay, though at this point, I'm sure he can no longer do that. I mean, people see. If anybody doesn't see what's going on here, you're completely blind. I could understand if you were not paying attention, and by now there's so many things that the squad have said, and so many things that has gone through from the lawsuit and all of this. Anyone who's new, who don't know what's really going on, just go straight to the lawsuit to get your to sort of see where things originated. Go to the copyright case and everything, and you'll understand certain things that went on around that time. I mean, people should understand now. All right, Meghan doesn't need to do anything, nothing anymore, because I think he gets people gets it. Okay, he is white. That's why Australian and Brits are keen to find excuses for him. I mean, we know how the Brits, pretty much just white people, white supremacists, how it when it comes to taking side and the excuses that they come up with. We know that. Okay, he doesn't want to be questioned by US TV because they will ask him why he wants relationship with Sussex grand and not his other grands. Yep. Plus why he is hiding from the IRS in Mexico. Okay, like that's true. Like Thomas said, he'll keep talking to the press until Meghan calls him. He keeps saying the same thing over and over again. And if you guys see Hugo's video, I watched it and I comment on it. And I forgot what I said in it, but I know I said something silly. And I think it's true too. Did anybody like it? Nobody really likes it, but let me see if I could find my comment. Yep, there it is. One person like it. All right, this is what I said. Well, look who just crawled under the rock telling the Sussexes, quote, don't invite me to see the baby because my mouth runs like a leaky faucet. That's what I wrote. That's what I got from this guy. What a sad old man. Just noise. Okay, did you guys know? And now I'm saying the real story that's going on. Did you guys know the UK will not permit journalists at the closing G7 summits? That's UK democracy for you. Did you see her Miss? Okay, you should know who it is. One spotlight did during the G7 summit with First Lady of the United States, Dr. Jill Biden. Well, that's why they bought and pay for this distraction of a man. They bought this old man out because everything the UK tabloid smear campaign on the Sussexes didn't work. We pray for the Sussexes. Yeah, they bring him out to distract of the disaster that went on and the G7. All right, with the other one, they ask him if he sees Meghan's kid and all of that. Okay, it's a disaster. And all the things that were going on in the UK, the G7, was a disaster. Both Boris and the coat hanger lady. So they want distraction. All right, they're popping her up, but when it's time to get the spotlight, she can't shine. Okay, at this point, even Samantha and the rest should be embarrassed too and call him to order. It's pathetic to watch, but it always wonder if Thomas was always this kind of a father. What changed him? Said. So there's a lot. Okay, let's see. Murdoch media, generally Australian reporters are bottom feeders. The breakfast hosts thrive on pure shit and toxic drama. Yeah, it was always to embarrass Meghan and to remind people that she didn't come from the right kind of family. Rupert Murdoch is what this publication have in common. Right? What if Harry and Meghan found out that Thomas Markle was not only working with the tabloid, but on behalf of of family? That's why they will never let him close to Meghan. Yep, the common denominator in the UK and Australian media is Rupert Murdoch. He owns the Sun that Harry is suing for phone hacking, etc. Let's go on something else. There's a prayer. We definitely need a prayer for them. All right, please, Lord, bless this new week for the Sussexes and supporters. Protect Harry and Meghan's children and Doria. Fill their home with your presence, their heart with your joy and peace. Defeat all their enemies and destroy all wicked smear hate plan. In Jesus we pray, amen. All right, let's see here, Psalm 94:21 to 23. The wicked band together against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord has become my fortress and my God, the rock in whom I take refuge. He will repay them for their sins and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them. That's right. That's this picture. All right, there's probably a lot of amen. There's Myra. Okay, I'm at such peace knowing that Harry and Meghan are minding their business and enjoying their little family unit. Archie, Lily, and their pups keep them busy enough, and that's comforting. That is true. That is true. All right. There's a certain level of calmness and peace that comes with knowing that the noise is just a distraction. Amen, sis. Okay, hallelujah, and the chickens. All right, what else? All right, there's Henry VIII. Me, a fool, waiting on a news outlet to point out that to Thomas Markle that his heart attack story doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's see. They're wanting Meghan and Harry to postpone the wedding with the news. Okay, it doesn't happen, thank God. All right, that's what the heart attack was supposed to do to prevent the wedding. My goodness, just thinking the length these people went. The length. I think Diana was working her magic up there. Diana was working her magic. It's almost like when Diana was thinking, should she marry Prince Charles at the time? And then the sister said, oh, they already print all of these stuff. They did all this arrangement. You can't back down and stuff like that. And Diana was like, I bring you guys together. You're not going to stop now. All right? So you guys already know what's going on. Please go forward with it. This is my son's last chance to get out of this place. All right, to meet a decent person in his life. Does anybody know anyone who had a heart attack, went to a fast food joint as soon as he got out? Okay, I always thought that story was fake. Pretty sure Harry looked into it and can't find the hospital that performed his heart surgery. I think so too. Okay, for someone with a bad heart, he doesn't seem to be losing any weight. I'm thinking right now of former President Bill Clinton, because I remember he had some heart issues, and then some of the thing he had to cut was fast food and things like that. God will deal with them. That's all I know. God will deal with them. Harry would have known immediately too, as when the pickup car came, Senior refused to get in. The heart attack happened much later, and the story changed at least twice. And then more lies came up when Senior wasn't found to be registered at any medical facility. All right. I mean, when you think about it, during that time, that's when everything was starting to happening. My goodness. And I think Harry knows what was going on his side of his family. All the things that was going on. I think he put two and two together, you know. So he probably knew this is what was happening. The media did the lying about operation and walking out with a paper bag to buy fast food. Okay, don't mention his name. Oh dear God, not Thomas Markle again. The man blew his chances. He could have ended up having a wonderful time with the couple now in California. Turns out it was a bad case of heartburn. All right, next tweet. Did I read this? All right, so that's the one I just came from. Alright, that's Henry VIII again. I think it's telling that other Euro monarchies that have figured out the heir versus the spare thing, but the Brits haven't. Alright, what is that? Okay, I really don't get tacit British sense that the younger sibling have to be less than their older sibling. Hence, Harry and Meghan have to be on their knees for others to feel tall. What happened to individual skills and talent? Alright, so that's where he came and retweeted it and said, I think it's telling that other Europe monarchies have figured out the heir versus the spare thing, but the Brits haven't. Okay, there's this one. Okay, but let's talk about the Monaco royal family and how Charlene's passport was taken from her and she was stopped from leaving the country before her wedding. How many other royal brides are in that situation if we already know of two? Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Alright, I also think it's a shame that William and Kate have already started with the public children comparison. It said, I mean, they, I don't know anymore, because there's so many things on the wall that said they're setting them for failure. They still haven't get it. Let's see here. Come on. Okay, but let's talk. Okay, that's the one I just read. This story has no facts at all. Okay, has so facts. I get no facts at all. Charlene pursued Albert for 10 years to marry him. She is Kate Middleton. Stop with the victimization. I know of them now, but I don't know their full story, their background. Alright, let's see here. That's what I just read. Okay, I would like to know more about the whole Prince Albert Charlene stitch as well. Oh wow, same story as Meghan. Alright, so like again, I don't know the story of the Prince of Monaco. Alright, what is this? Alright, okay, it be your own people. Alright, I don't know what that mean. She is the blueprint now. She came, she saw, and she conquered. That is true. When you think about it, oh my God, the thing that I said in this picture, there was another picture of it at that particular event. The thing that I was saying about that, where the picture show Harry and her. The nonsense that I said. And Kate's been trying to Xerox her ever since. Best joke in age. What did she conquer exactly? Alright, she did her thing and she bounced. Alright, let's see. Alright, some of you haven't healed from your real life trauma and you're working your issues out in your tweets. So some people are saying some crazy stuff, okay? That will be all of us to some extent. Only those lacking in self-awareness and not realize this. We all are, but the lack of a self-awareness, okay? Whew, I know that someone else's situation is far removed from your own, and accept that when that person share what they've gone through and are now on the other side, what you're supposed to do is listen and do not second guess. Tanya shaking my head. This, when Meghan referenced the quote color of Archie's skin and quote comment and that Harry shared it with her, I had a flashback to comment my ex-sister-in-law made. I never felt the same about her. My ex forgave her, not me. I don't think Prince Harry should share it with Meghan. Okay, I love for them. Okay, he did the right thing. I mean, it's better. I mean, it's better to know than not to know. And when you think, I mean, I think Harry knows Meghan pure heart enough to share this with her. That way, Meghan doesn't have to go beyond for his family. And, you know, my goodness, I sadly see that with a few Sussex squad folks who want Meghan and Harry to get in the gutter with the tabloid and the royalists. That's not the Sussexes way. And some are angry about that because they're using the royal as an avatar for their own broken family relationship. That is true. Okay, is that people should know. You know what? Let me not say anything. I'm gonna get out of this. All right. Let me go straight to my bookmark, so I could finish with this tweet. All right. Let's see. Okay. So I tweeted this. Oh, she did a whole bunch. Okay. People are allowed to live toxic relationship or situation. All right. There's not a comment under it. And what's the one that I... Alright, and that's where she came. Okay, let's read them all. Okay, and should be encouraged to do so, supported while doing so, and applaud for doing so. Alright, and they should be encouraged and supported to do so. Alright, let me read it again. People are allowed to live toxic relationship or situation. Yep, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking at the beginning when I started letting my son chat with a friend in school, and then that friend bring another friend in, and before when it was just my son and that other friend that I know of, he was having so much fun. He was so happy. He couldn't wait to talk online with that person. Then once it been a couple months later, the friend bring in another friend into the chat room. Then things starting to get really weird, and my son will be upset and sad and things like that. Then I will tell him that's because some of the things they were saying. All right, so believe me, the things that kids, that 8-9-year-old were saying online, and my son will call me and say, look what they're typing. And I told him, when they start saying things like that, let them know that you don't like it. Alright, if they continue, you need to shut up and tell them goodbye, you leave. Alright, and I think now he has gotten it, and I don't even think he talks to them anymore. He doesn't chat with them online. Alright, it took him a while. I have to keep on telling him, you need to leave. Don't talk and don't be in that chat with them, because you know, if something happened, if she says something bad to another person in that chat, and that person happened to do something bad, all right, police is gonna come and follow that chat room and see what was said, and if you were part of it, you could be arrested. I let him know. I didn't say the words like suicide and all of this. I didn't say that to him, but that's what I was thinking. And I said, if someone hurt themselves and things like that, police get involved, they're gonna come and see what was being said in the chat room. And I said, police know how to get back into all of this. Anything that's electronic and the internet, police could get through. Even though you think you delete or you shut stuff, they know how to get back. So I let him know. All right, and now I don't even think he bothers chatting online with them. All right, I enjoyed listening to you guys yesterday. Yes, they are, and anyone who doesn't agree with that, they are likely being ran away from. Exactly. Okay, this is the one I want to get to. Okay, they are also allowed to thrive after leaving said toxic people or situation. In fact, often it's not the act of living that bothers the toxic person. They certainly find another victim. It's the audacity of the former victim to do well without the toxic person. It hurt their ego. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to Harry and Meghan. They cut their wings and they expect them to fail, but now that they're thriving, they're really upset about it. Okay, they should have been in need of them. They should have been the source for air and water and energy and everything like that. Harry was like, I don't need you for air and water and energy. I could create my own. I could get it someplace else. All right. Let's see here. They are also, okay, that's what I just read. Amen to that. All right. Think about toxic men and their heteronormative relationship. The first thing they always said is, quote, you need me, end quote, or, quote, you'll be calling back. That's true. So when you don't calling back and don't actually need them and also find a better partner, they get pissed and want revenge. That is exactly true. Okay, it's the same with the British royal and Harry and Meghan. Him and Meghan living actually was what they wanted. Alright, what they are pissed at is the fact that Harry and Meghan are thriving and successful without them. That is exactly true. This is why I like to follow her. Okay, I started following her after seeing her commenting and other things, other tweets that every time I come across her, like, she makes so much sense. Alright, yep, they thought the couple will come groveling back to the royal family. Why though? Harry and Meghan are clearly the stars in the family. This is why they continue their campaign of hate to them the couple's life. But in doing so, the royal family and the British are fascinating their own demise. That's exactly that. Very good point is being brought here. Alright, next tweet. Alright. She would have had to give up 99.9% of her light in order to not outshine the other one. There it is, doing the speeches, public speaking. And that's what was going on all yesterday on Twitter. How the other one then make, then capture that spotlight they were propping her up for. Okay, my dog's barking could outshine that disaster. Alright, that's the other one who can't hopefully I come across some other tweet. Actually, yesterday's tweets explained what happened with that G7 summit thing with Dr. Jill Biden. Okay, I'm at such peace knowing that Harry and Meghan are minding their business and enjoying their little family unit. Archie, Lily, and their pups keep them busy enough, and that's comforting. Okay, I think I read that from the beginning. Okay, there is a certain level of calmness and peace that comes with knowing that the noise is just distraction. Amen, sis. Hallelujah. Yep, I read this already. Next tweet. Diana wasn't a great public speaker either when she first married, but she was only 19 and actually worked to improve her speaking skill, and she had young children too, so that isn't an excuse. Okay, I thought she was retweeting. Okay, she literally has every tool at her disposal to get better if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. That's the point. Alright, and imagine if she did and became a better public speaker than William, all hell would break loose. Okay, alright, William isn't great, but he is leagues better than she is. I'm still left wondering what the plan is when they become POW and are expected to actually show up to work. I guess the Queen or whatever. I think William is planning to dump Kate. I think so, to dump Kate when their youngest starts school. What? William is not satisfied with Kate, otherwise he won't be telling her to become Meghan overnight, and also he is not doing anything to try to help her improve, hence anorexia. He's setting up all reason for divorce. That is true. Why? I'm not sure what he will gain from a divorce. I doubt he wants to remarry, or that any other woman will volunteer for that life even if he did. He can cheat in relative peace as it is. Camilla had a much easier life as a mistress than she does now as a wife. Okay, they are both stuck unless the other goes nuclear. They both know it too. Alright, let's see here. I commented. Diana left a blueprint for her daughter-in-laws for them to follow. Only one of the daughter-in-laws came already equipped, and that same daughter followed her own instinct before she lose her mind. There's always room for improvement when you don't have said skill. Practice. Alright. Okay, that's me. Alright, when Charles married Diana, she was the ideal bride, a virgin, young, shy, but the world came to love and adore her. That's what Charles hated. He was jealous. That's what they wanted for William, somebody who will blend into the background and not outshine him. That is true. She is pretty. If a little vicious suit him well. They come across to me as very dull. Harry got all the personality and passion for what he believes in.
It worked for previous generations, and we will always say yes to becoming patron of a charity that we believe in and that we're incredibly passionate about. But I think in today's world, you have to be involved with things that make sense to where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year.
And he found his ideal lady in Meghan. Yep. Alright, he certainly did. And this is the thing. Harry had said that in the Obama thing. He said you have to have a passion for the things you do and the charities you represent and all of that. I don't think any of them have that. I mean, this woman grew up, born and grew up in the UK. He knows what the royal family life is about. I mean, if you're chasing the guy, at least get yourself prepared for all of this work. If you were, geez. And then you see there's a problem somewhere. Why don't you try to at least fix it? Alright, she then threw people under the bus for the lack of her lack of skills. She worked on herself and then stepped on anyone. Alright, that's talking about Diana. Princess Diana grew into her beauty and educate herself into the role of Princess of Wales as she got older, especially after she got over the betrayal of Charles and Camilla affair. Yep, exactly. She talked about the training she went through. Yep. Even when somebody is truly your passion, it comes out in your speech, it radiates off of you. Okay, and Diana hadn't gone to uni. Diana was and still is the people's princess, which means more than giving speeches. Anyone can train to be a speaker. Diana was a real woman. Yep, people's princess. That is true. Or the deranged. And the thing is, where I said Diana did not go to university. The thing is that sometimes that, you don't really, yeah, for certain job position you need to go to university, but sometimes there are people who had so many degrees and then there's nothing up there. There is no common sense, no understanding of the room, no common sense of understanding what's in front of them. They just go by the books. Okay, my oldest is gonna be some type of a person like that. Okay, go by the books. He doesn't know to go outside of the box to sort of think right on top of his head. My youngest, on the other hand, he's more of a street kind of person. Okay, not go by off the books. Even though he reads a lot, he looks stuff up online. Alright, the Devenger saying Kate can't speak publicly because she has kids. Wow. So she's really only required to dress well and wave. Wow again. Alright, next tweet. Alright, what is this? The Duke and Duchess make an impromptu stop on Dubbo. Okay, let's see here.
They are headed to, as we saw Anne a little earlier, an extremely enthusiastic crowd at Victoria Park in the town of Dubbo. Oh, they're getting out of the car to have a chat to some of the locals who've been waiting at the gate as well. Let's have a listen to this.
How are you?
Oh my goodness, that must make that day.
Be greeted by some charming young children and pick up some flowers there.
Oh my
Let's have a listen in.
God. This is people who understand.
How are you, Gus? How are you?
Thank you so much.
Meghan has a hat like that. What? I bookmarked it, but I didn't look at the thing.
How's your day going? That's great.
Have a good day, Dubbo.
Oh my goodness, that must make that day. They didn't expect it. Uh-oh.
Can we get a photo with you? Sorry?
Look at them with the kids. Oh my goodness, I never seen this. Oh my goodness. They're like jumping.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Oh my God.
Thanks, guys.
Nobody misses out on this tour, do they, Michael? They've stopped at the gates of the farm to meet the locals and accept some lovely gifts.
That's a brilliant moment.
Oh my goodness, that must have made those kids' day and the parents. It's one of those where you there but you're not expecting anything, and then to see that must have made that day. All right, thanks for posting this. It is lovely to remember how easy they made it look. The fluidity of her movement out of the car door, full of energy. She did so well on this tour. First trimester is rough. I applaud her. My goodness, this is so nice. My lord, Meghan and Harry are such natural, kind people. Okay, I'm fine. All right, William and Kate could never. Yeah, that tour was hectic and the schedule was busy from the beginning to the end, and to it all, the energy from them, the country and around the world was on 100. My goodness, thankfully I have a week or so off during grad school. It was crazy. Let me go look at it again to see. My goodness.
I headed to, as we saw Anne a little earlier, an extremely
Okay, there it is.
enthusiastic
She
crowd
saw it.
at
She
Victoria
like, stop for a
Park
second.
in the town of Dubbo. Oh, they're getting out of the car.
My
Have a chat to some of the
goodness.
locals who've been waiting at the gate as well. Let's have a listen to this.
Oh, they've stopped to meet some locals and be
Wow,
greeted
this
by
is
some charming
amazing.
young children and pick up some flowers there. Let's have a listen in.
How are you, Gus?
All right, let me go to the next one because I have other one. All right, the British press is mad. The Queen is now sees Harry and Meghan only as family and not employees, so she doesn't share her communication with them with courtiers. Courtiers are mad they lost access to the Sussexes and have nothing to sell to the paper. Why can you imagine the Queen having long chat over Zoom with the family of 4 after tea? I won't be surprised. After all, she always loved a clever chat with him. Why she did, and didn't tell the gossipers what they talk about, hence the full controversy over a name. She obviously has a much warmer relationship with the Sussexes than the firm wants the public to believe. I have never heard it put like this. Did she say that? It really makes sense. She hasn't said a word, but if she's sending Archie waffle makers and speaking regularly to Harry, then it's fair to assume she isn't sharing those convos with her courtiers, which is why they were surprised about Lily's name, then went to the press about it. That makes a lot of sense. That's the only logical next step after Harry and Meghan stop working for the firm. One hopes that that's the case. Just like she's under no obligation to share private family conversation with Eugene, with the courtiers, she shouldn't share conversation with Harry and Meghan. Yeah, I mean, the James Corden show where Harry was saying all this stuff, the conversation, and how Prince Philip closed the laptop after they talk and all of this, so they have good relationship. All right, the courtiers are trying to sideline the Queen in favor of Charles and William. Keeping a loving connection with Harry, especially excluding the courtiers, is her way of fighting back while saying staying in Harry's good grace. It must drive the Spare and their minions crazy. All right. If they were a real firm, they would be bankrupt from the series of bad decisions. They should have given Harry and Meghan the deal they wanted. Yep, I mean, they get the public money, so it's all fine. Alright, so those two will have made their stock values rise so high. They just blew it, but hey, the Queen now has a great-granddaughter who may someday be the President of the United States. Alright, everybody except those they have stated in writing can share responses from them. The UK tabloid media outlet knows nothing. They've been cut off because they choose to continue to lie, distort the fact, and are delusional. Okay, their sole intention is to make money, period. That is true. Harry has the bloodline they will never ever have. Okay, and maybe with how dysfunctional everything had turned out to be, maybe resetting relationship from a family point of view just might be what's best for the royal family. But the thing is that they already show who they are. Resetting is not gonna change anything. It doesn't. I mean, people don't change that quickly. It takes a lot of time, therapy, and all of that for a family to change. But this, I don't see that. Alright, for my money, one reason Her Majesty loved Harry so much is because he has to remind her of Philip. Harry is the image of Philip in his 30s. Alright, that's a very plausible explanation. Never thought of it that way. Okay, never thought about it this way. Very plausible observation about the situation. Alright. Each time I'm like, I'm gonna stop, and it's almost the end. Alright, let me finish it. Best one yet. I pray this is really how it is now. Okay, you guys make up the weirdest story. Wait until you hear some of my stories. Alright, I can figure out how they know they are talking on Zoom with the Queen for sure if all the media lies. I guess it's just the Hazard approved one. Ones that are truthful. Alright, Bazenga. Bazenga. Couldn't have explained it any better. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Haha. Alright, next tweet. Alright, so I saw this and I just bookmarked it. Because I thought, when I bookmarked it, I thought of Harry and Meghan holding hand. And that is so here. Alright, holding hand. Alright, let's see here. I prefer First Lady of the United States. The type Dr. Biden outfit for the church. Alright, at this rate, will be wearing nude Valentino by next week. These two are too cute. Oh, they did that too? Interesting. They're really showing. They're really showing their affection out there and said, this is how Meghan and Harry do that thing. I'm gonna show you what a loving relationship is. Okay, was it public? Was it something of affection? Something public display, PDA. That's it, of affection. Alright, notice how he looks after her coming down the steep stairs. How they are a true pair. Lovely. Okay, is the visit over? No. Alright, definitely not this. Oh, yes, I forgot about that too. It's like, sure, get out of here. Oh my god, that's also a nod to this. That's a nod to this. The last president that came. Now they go beyond. These two went beyond and showed that they are truly in love. Oh my god, this is funny. Alright, next tweet. Do I think the Bidens will let their friendship with Prince Harry get in the way of diplomacy? No. Do I think Jill Biden bringing up Harry's charities and victors was a coincidence? Also no. Alright, did she bring it up? I didn't really follow the G7 summit. Okay, Joe and Jill are not going to dig deep into their affair, but are both family oriented. They both know Harry, and the world knows Harry's baby was recently born in the USA, an American citizen and a British citizen. If you can be civil and wish her a congratulations, then what is diplomacy for? Alright, so that's it. No more comment. Next tweet. Alright, let's see here. Mark my word, one of these days the royalists, the Rangers, are going to mess with the wrong person. They should never forget that 45 couldn't help any of the January 6 idiots. I doubt the royal family will help them. Alright, let's see. A few of them are definitely destined for lockup. And the day will come, their hatred cloud their judgment. That's right. They are so blind to see the reality of things. That is true. Okay, they don't want to know what the royal called them behind their backs. Okay, no tea, no shade, just facts. That's true. That is true. All right, next tweet. All right, 20 years from now, the headlines will still read, quote, Prince George marries. Look at what little Bet was wearing. Oh, why won't they support their cousin to ensure the monarchy lives on? Blah, blah, blah. Or some of the stupid shit. I mean, that's the thing here. Their stupidity cloud their reality, their sense of seeing things. They're so focused on hate. I mean, hate really blind people. That's exactly that. They can't even pretend, all right, because they're so full of hate. So that's on them, okay? Thank God Harry and Meghan leave that toxic family and move mile away, so those kids don't have to see that kind of toxicity in a family environment. All right, one thing this self-inflicted palace gunshot wound has done is serve as an extreme cautionary tale for the up-and-coming royal children to avoid marrying into that family at all costs. There is no love for an outsider and very little affection for the insider. That is true. That is true. And I've said things like that before. It's like what's playing right now. All right, there's three perfect examples right in front of them. There's Princess Diana, and there's that coat hanger, and there's Meghan and Harry kind of situation. All right, it's like you can never be you can never do right for these people. They try to control you, they try to do all sort of things, but especially women, not guys. I don't know, guys have it much easier, but women who marry into this family, forget it. All right, if anyone marry into that, there's not gonna be any pity, no sorry for you, because by now you should know. All right, for sure. All right, what else is the bed showing up to the wedding? Let's see here. Oh my God, the squad has something. Okay, she'd overshadowed Archie's bride or groom if he isn't excommunicated from the Anglican Church for the latter. Let's see, George, sorry. Archie is just on my brain more because of his awesome mom. Alright, let's see here. Next tweet. Alright, me a fool. Okay, I think I covered this already. Alright, me a fool waiting on a news outlet to point out Thomas Markle that his heart attack story doesn't make any sense. Alright, I covered that. It was on my homepage. Alright, next tweet. This is Love to Call Black. I think I covered that too. Alright, next tweet. Okay, the Islanders are pressed that Dr. Biden didn't courtesy to the Queen. I mean, they expect her to courtesy to the Queen? Are they crazy? She's a head of state, first lady of head of state of the United States. You expect her to courtesy to her? Okay, then courtesy, and she wore a whole band-aid, which is obviously the most disrespectful thing you can wear when meeting the Queen. I mean, if she has a cut, what do you expect? What do these people expect from other people? Are they for real? Yes, indeed, meet the Queen wearing aviators. Jill has to hold his hand so he can't make it up one step. Jill is wrinkled and frumpy. Talking about wrinkle, what is the Queen? Alright? Oh my goodness. Frumpy with band-aid on her leg. The Queen, however, is magnificent. By now, Vigo, as always. These people never stop with their extreme praise. My goodness. Let's see here. That's Meghan's. I don't think you will have forgotten anything but virtual coming from her. They still think that the orange turd won and expect him back in the White House in August. That is not effing done. That's the first lady of a non-monarchist country. What's wrong with these people? Exactly. Okay, I mean, are people over there right? Do they have school? Okay, why she had to do this? She is not a Brit. She is a wife of a president of other country. They are equal. Queen does not rule US and held hands with her husband. Sorry, Britain, but we left the borrowing and courtesy shit back in 1776. That's true. Let's see here. That is exactly true. All right, triggering. Can I speak to the manager? When American courtesy is a courtesy, not an obligation. Those people can sit and spend. All right, good. Another reason to love my First Lady of the United States. They are so ridiculous. What part of 1776 do they not get? Okay, absolute effing guilty. Okay, I love this song, OMG. All right, LOL. No American should ever courtesy to a queen. Okay, none of American First Lady did this ridiculous thing, even Melania Trump. I mean, they just looking for headline at this point. All right, they're just looking for headline. I don't know what they are expecting. All right, next tweet. All right, there is a lot of fear being expressed that American journalists are destroying British press efforts. The hostility and resentment are real. I think I brought this up on my last video that on the closing ceremony that they're not gonna allow foreign journalists into the closing G7 summit. Alright, do you know how many storylines were ruined by a journalist asking Kate if she had FaceTime with Lily? Of course they are furious. They need to work on a new idea. Yep, okay, haha. Who do you think they were planning to do? Pretend they had met. It seems like they will have done a quick FaceTime ahead of meeting the press. Surely they anticipate the question. Alright, they had already written that Kate has sent gifts. Oh, really? That Meghan was pleading with Kate to help her get back into the fold. These people are crazy that Kate was patching the brothers up. Oh my God, all of that is messed up now because people now know that she has had zero contact with them and their child. Same thing they try with Meghan's miscarriage. Honestly, somebody needs to. The American press is not perfect by any means, but the British press is dumpster fire. Sometimes I feel like they are like that. They are like that because majority of people here allow it. Americans know how to separate their tabloid from mainstream media, but here they are all equal. In fact, that is true. In fact, I don't think we even have mainstream media anymore. Wow. Just speaking from the outside looking in, but I agree with you. It's like the tabloid and propaganda have devoured actual reporting. It's kind of scary to see. But guess what? When you're on Twitter, if you follow the right people, the right journalists, you get the real scope of what's really going on. I had tagged David Allen Greer and Brian Capecourt and stuff like that, two journalists that I follow. And I think they write for Byline and stuff like that. They tells you what's really going on in the UK and how the court system, what's going on in the court system with the Tories, some of the things that they're losing in court for what is it, those PPE contract and all of that. Yeah, so you follow the right people, the right journalists, you get the right information. All right, but if you're following the tabloid, you're not gonna see all of the things that I'm telling you. All right, maybe their press should start reporting actual news, and they won't be so embarrassed. It isn't just the American press that's calling them out for being an embarrassment. The attack on a newborn were beyond the pale, and they never thought to think how that would look globally. All right, it really is. UK media is losing its power, and they are really trying to stop that. Okay, they didn't have any power outside here and in their heads, so it might be shocking for them to realize that. But they're trying to ruin it. The same mastermind of the UK media is trying to ruin the things here in the US. It's just that people are pushing back. All right, a lot of the squad are contacting, making phone calls and stuff like that. All right, not just the squad, other people. All right, what legitimate press does UK have? A bunch of backstairs gossipers do not count as press. No investigative journalism anywhere. There is, like those two I just mentioned, Brian Capecourt and David Allen Greer and all of that. No holding power to account anywhere, no honesty and integrity and reporting anywhere. The least trusted media in the entire EU while a member. Serious, not one. There's probably other serious journalists in the UK. It's just that these are the two that I follow. Okay, The Guardian, I guess, is most independent, but still doesn't get to a high level. Byline, there it is. Byline is the only one. Yep, that's the one I follow. Yep, those two that I talk about, I think they write for Byline. All right, let's see here. I agree. I do subscribe to the E version of Byline. Yep, that's me too. Bearing that one outlet, everything out of the UK is just servant backstairs gossip. It's pitiful. Okay, yes, Byline is the honest one. Yep, you see, there it is. That's some of the squad who follow them. What is going on? All right, let's see here. I still don't know, but I figure there are some water whining, complaining about something or other. The carnival is mad, mad, mad. All right, so I'm gonna stop. You see, it goes on. Next tweet. That's from Joanne. Okay, Queenie is going to accept Biden's invitation and come to the White House for a visit without the others. Guess who else will be visiting? Old girl is sly. All right. I comment on the. All right, she'll want a pardon for Andy. She might show up. Good one, Sussex soldier. I know she's. Oh, I think you changed your profile. I think I used to see the Jamaicans flag or something like that. Yeah, she changed her profile. Okay, I think that's her. All right, and she's one of my subscribers. Okay, just watch. Liz will send copy and paste. All right, if she does, it'll be there to protest. Is that a speculation or new development? I haven't heard. And he has his own security, so there will be no paparazzi, and he can pick her up in Air Force One. Okay, and Air Force One. Oh, the plot could develop nicely. Okay, what are they talking about? Okay, well, our president of the United States did invite her, but it's doubtful that she'll make it the trip. That might be her last foreign trip, baby, before she go meet Prince Philip. What was the last trip she took aboard? I doubt she'll be making it over to the United States or Canada. Okay, we shall see. She probably got, let's see, I hope you're right. Maybe she'll meet Harry and Meghan at the White House. Can you imagine this? All right, she no longer travel aboard. I think it was just an invitation out of courtesy, nothing official, but I can see Chuck or Egg using it to travel to the US. All right, my hope is that she will step down, say F you to everyone at Shutter Island, and come live with Harry and Meghan in California. LOL, that will turn the whole UK upside down. Okay, if this is true, can you imagine the Cartier Queen is 95, outdone, outsmarted? There will be no leaks. The British media, Warwater, will make no money, as they for sure will not be invited. Alright, I'll be extremely surprised if so, as she doesn't travel abroad these days. Okay, a chance to meet the old Lilibet Diana is a might tempting incentive, especially for a visit with Harry and Meghan and family. Okay, no, not going to happen, because she no longer travel long distance unless it's by train within the UK. Think it's the gesture. Okay, she's 95, she's not traveling to the US. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. If she accepted, I guess she has the obligation to do so, to follow through. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. All right. For those who are saying that Catherine doesn't know how to speak in public, I want to tell you that it is certainly not an easy thing, and that only a few people will be able to do it. She was just talking naturally, not reciting poetry. Everybody knows public speaking is not easy, but big but, okay, there is always room for improvement. For the position that she's in, she should know she has to take classes, okay, practice on it. Diana wasn't good at it. Diana took was it that public speaking guy to come and that speech guy to come and help her at the palace. All right, she could do the same thing too. All right, you hear, while they were doing that, you hear Harry and William in the background and all of that in the background, and she's telling Harry to shush. All right, if you're able to speak without trying to find your word, good for you. All right, where was it? Okay, so that was that. Any excuse for Karen failure done. All right, let's see here. I'm speech coach. Okay, I think I covered it on my last video. I'm speech coach. Trust me, Kmart is bad not because of lack of ability, but because she won't practice her speech and beforehand. She's not nervous at all. She's just completely unprepared, and it should. All right, I mean, think about it. You know you're gonna meet someone. a very important person. All right, what do you supposed to do? Look in the background. What is the subject is gonna be, and all of that. At least if you don't have to remember everything, but knowing the idea, the what you're there for, it's a good thing to know. All right. I also believe that playing shy and demure is part of her armor, a bit like playing dumb. All right. I covered this yesterday. All right. Since I'm here, I'll show it again. I hope I don't get flagged for this. All right. If that was Duchess Meghan making a hash of a simple speech, they'd be saying something else. Okay. Here's a little something for them. All right. I don't know what remind me of Meghan Markle and how eloquent and prepared she was. She always was whenever she had to speak to the public. It helped that she was passionate about the work she was doing. It's nice to see an expert felt the same way. She's terrific. All right. It's a thread. There's like a couple videos in it. Let's listen.
Very natural. This was great. She's awesome. Very real, very natural. It seemed like she actually cared about the subject matter that she's talking about. Overall, did a really good job at incorporating the company into her speech. She mixed a good level of kind of light humor with sincerity, and she's just super effective. Meghan Markle, you killed it. Big fan. This was great.
Okay, so
she's
it's
awesome.
playing again.
Very real, very...
Let's go to the next one. Okay, the same expert gave his opinion on another person whose name escapes me at the moment. He seems to detect the same inauthenticity and lack of genuine interest in the subject matter that many others have pointed out. Let's see here. 17 seconds.
More than she's... It feels like she's reading it more than she's believing it. Like, you can read it and believe it, but it seems like she knows what to say in a polished way. But for me, so far, it doesn't feel genuine. It feels like she's reading it.
Okay, it's playing again. Let's see here. There's 9 comments. Oh, there's more. Oh, no, that's the thing. Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, personally, I want to watch the whole video, please. I posted it in a thread. Okay, he was being nice. 10 years doing the job, 19 years hanging in that circle, yet zero accomplishment, no excuse. Okay, it's insult the intelligence of a fair-minded people to think we can tell when someone is consistently unprepared and uninterested in doing their job. A job she spent 10 years seeking, and after 10 years of on-the-job training, she still can do it. All right. Can never ever be compared, and the affinery to put such with Dr. Biden is shameful. I like Dr. Biden show her the compassion she has been unable to show others. I may be mistaken, but Dr. Biden's head swirl and thanks had a thing of a pity. All right, when the inability to contribute intelligently to a simple discussion is so bad that it has to be distracted from by throwing people under the bus, perhaps it is time to ask for extra coaching or training. Hating and briefing against someone else will never make you better. All right, it's not about coaching or training. It's lack of will. That's why she's not interested in that. She just want to dress up and look pretty. All right, that's the real word salad. Exactly. You found my go-to guy. All right, next tweet. All right, okay, that's the one I just did. Public speaking. What's this? All right, so this is coming. Okay, I know I'm gonna get black for this. I'm not even gonna put... Oh, I think I'm up to date. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, let's see. Go to home. What is this now? Okay, some of you, okay, let's go to new tweet. What is going on here now? Okay, can you imagine if Harry and Meghan ever show up at a black church like the, was it TD Jake church? British media and royal family lose their shit. I'm keeping my finger crossed for this to happen. The squad be thinking of some crazy stuff. They want the black churches. Okay. V Sussex podcast. Thomas Markle make me sick to my stomach. I'm not even going to comment. I don't want to deal with that guy anymore. Alright, royalists have gone from bashing Dr. Biden to not courtesy to the Queen, to now seeing a courtesy when Jill was navigating the step picker struggle. What is going on? Another busy day for the Queen at Windsor Castle, where she is hosting President of the United States, Joe Biden, and First Lady Dr. Biden for another important diplomatic moment this week following her attendance at G7 in Cornwall on Friday. Alright, so this is a tweet. I didn't pay attention to that at all. 27 seconds. As I see the what do you call this, Secret Service walk away, I'm thinking how Trump has ruined some of the Secret Service. Bring them to the dark side. Alright, let's see here. What else? A Star Spangled Banner welcome for the Bidens who took tea with the Queen after President of the United States inspected honor guard of the Grenadier Guards. Alright, let's see here. 1 minute and 15 seconds. See, that's what they're saying, yeah? Man, listening to that, to the song, I'm thinking how they hijacked the country, turning it to the dark side. People are still fighting. People are still fighting. It's crazy. Let's see the next one. 16 seconds. Okay, let's see. She did not courtesy. When she approached, you may have noticed that she paused and deliberately had one leg slightly behind her, other which is considered a courtesy. No one's looking for a full squad. Oh my God. Look at the Queen trying to get around. Oh my God, the guy have no respect. Oh my God, glad they didn't make the Queen Elizabeth play a game of Frogger while walking toward the photo app this time. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, look at the Queen. She has seen a lot of sunshine these last several days. Okay, I wonder if millennial ever watches solicitors Joe Biden is of Dr. Jill take her arm, steadies her, and step closer her door, gives her a kiss. Does Melania ever wish she had a man like that? Okay, no, she just spent his money. I don't think these people, there's different women for different things. Okay, let me not even go there. Alright, I truly hope that anyone who cares about Meghan and Harry will be more interested in tangible, unequivocal act of support and not gesture that are performative and meaningless, like someone wearing a dress. I'm telling you, I'm tired of empty gesture. It's just insult and dangerous. That is true. Let me go to this. Alright, girl, she could have had on a hat with Lily holding fresh lilies surrounded by bouquet of lilies, and that shit mean nothing because she ain't put she ain't put pen to paper to say I love the name, I'm honored by it, I support them, and UK press is disgusting and need to stop. The Queen is not gonna say all of that. I need this beat. This hit. Okay, what is that? I'm just gonna read the highlight. The Queen was very annoyed and horrific about this so-called meeting at Buckingham Palace of all the editors of the national newspapers. And quote, royal correspondent Ingrid Seward said about the monarch's reaction. Okay, she said, you simply have to leave Princess of Wales alone. Okay. What else? Queen called the action the blackest day in history of Britain. Where is it? That's January 1982. Why is it? Let me read that now. The Star and the Sun follow Princess Diana and Charles to the Bahamas, and a sneak attack take picture of pregnant Diana in a bikini. Queen calls the action the blackest day of the history of Britain journalism. Okay, alright, let me move on. There was some stuff. What the squad are talking about now? Okay, don't sit up here and try to sell me that she can speak and take action. She absolutely can. She just doesn't want to. And if she wants and it's refused, when who is the real boss? The woman with the crown that people bow to, or salaries employees on the corner? Alright, especially since she was very upfront about her support for Andrew. No one needed to look for hidden messages then. I think I said something in my last video. If she's trying to send messages to some freaking brooches and all of that, she'll get me lost because I don't know any of this nonsense. Just say it out right front. Alright, exactly. People don't understand how dangerous what this woman is doing is. I never thought I will see the day where people thought wearing a dress and brooch is supportive when a 9-day-old black baby is being viciously attacked. This child will grow to read everything. That's right. Alright, so there was some stuff that I liked. Let's see here. Alright, I love that First Lady of the United States gave a shout out to the We Are Invictus and other organizations that she connected with through Prince Harry. Their shared commitment and wounded veterans really show through. Harry wasn't there, but it felt like he was, and that was nice. Okay, 21 seconds.
You know, and Rory and I have done a lot with the Invictus Games. I mean, I've been several times, and we did Walking with the Wounded when they walked across America. Yep. And we're going to see them tomorrow. Yeah.
I was just saying to one of your colleagues, I think I served with one of the guys you're meeting through another rehab program.
This is a conversation here. You have to be. Dr. Jill Biden is at different level with the co-dressed, completely different level, and she's an educator, she's a teacher, she's all of that, and she knows how to interact with people. I mean, being in front of different type of student with different background, she knows what's up. And by the way, when President Biden was vice president, okay, she didn't leave her job. She was still working. You guys should look at some of the old tweets when I read about her, because I didn't know much, and I read the Wikipedia for you. But I didn't know. But this is what happened when I don't know something right while I'm recording. I take you along with me. Alright, Jill is so cute, little sweetheart. Okay, if it's one thing we American will do is let the Brits know where we stand, even if it's a subtle way. William was incandescent because nobody mentioned his Earth shot. Okay, First Lady of the United States has been very supportive of Invictus Game and attend the 2014 inaugural event. When she was at the Invictus Game in Orlando, Biden even joked, quote, "She spent too much damn time with Prince Harry," end quote. And the thing is that the connection that Dr. Jill Biden had is because her children. Alright, is it Bo Biden and the other one, who's one who died with the brain injury, was a vet too, so she knows about it because her kids were part of it. Alright, I really want to see her and Meghan do something together. It will be amazing. She seems so lovely. Okay, Dr. Jill is so lovely, intelligent, articulate, and kind. I love that we have her as a representative for our country. I'm sorry, Dr. Jill Biden. I feel completely disrespectful to leave that off. Alright, that's why she earned that degree, to have that doctor in front of her name. Okay, I love the Bidens. If for nothing else, they're real people who connect with others. What a relief. The past 4 years were never-ending embarrassment. Okay, Jill seems really nice. She's adorable, great First Lady. She's all the veteran and real way. Alright, she's a good people, as we say here, Dr. Jill Biden. Alright, so there's a bit more. And Pack, Egg, and Ken are panini press somewhere. They didn't even make an impression, but Harry is top of mind. Alright, Harry puts on the work so people respect him. Alright, bless her heart. Alright, let's go to the next one that I liked. What is this? No, that's... Did I like this? Okay, Lawrence Webb has a powerful appeal for all American voting rights. Okay, that has to do with the US election thing. Alright, what a difference a jacket makes. As you can see, 932 comments. I'm not gonna go through all of it. Okay, there's her. Okay, love. That's right, different message. But wasn't this where somewhere in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, where she said she doesn't really give a F? Okay, I think it was in Texas doing a natural disaster relief thing. Alright, I think 3 minutes. Okay, let's see here. June 11. I think I might go over that already. Everything now is a debate, but okay, yeah, I covered that. Okay, this article, okay, I think I'm up to date. Maybe more stuff is gonna come out in the middle of the day. Alright, so I'm not gonna waste time. I have yesterday thing to edit. Okay, this you. What is that? What is that? Okay, stand up to Boris. England failure step off plan and insult fan by showing off. Was it blanging house obscene Raham? Okay, what is that? Was it prim rat of the Caribbean? What the hell? Are they trying to demeaning him? Is he a football guy? I don't know. I don't know any of this. Okay, Rahim shoots himself on the foot. What the hell? That's just a freaking tattoo. But anyway, what is that? Appeal judge refused extradition. Businessman who suffer frankly unfair trial and Romania is freed. What does this tell us about the European arrest warrant and judicial behavior in the EU state? No black free read. Okay, what is that? I don't know anything about this. Well, this is rather was it sobering? A drink at the bar by Joshua Rosenberg. Okay. Alright, this is David Allen Green who retweeted this. Alright, pointing out the United Kingdom government negotiate and sign the Northern Irish Protocol is not enough. Those opposed to the government post-Brexit, okay, Brexit approach also need positive policy. Okay, what is this here? The biggest problem in the politics of the United Kingdom at the moment is that neither the government nor the official opposition have any substantial positive vision of the United Kingdom after Brexit. The government have obtained Brexit is the proverbial dog that caught the car, and the opposition are refusing to engage with Brexit at all, fearful of the repercussion of mentioning it, and coward opposition is of course a useless opposition. Alright, what is this about? Let me go into that. Okay, I suspect one reason why some people don't want constructive suggestion is that they think that the government doesn't want to hear them, and much of the pointing out the government sign is in response to claim that somehow it didn't. The EU had us as a member, offered us all UK custom union, offer us a SPS deal, all of which will at least alleviate the problem we're having now. I don't think the problem is the lack of positive idea. How about actually showing how the Northern Ireland Protocol benefits the people of Northern Ireland? It doesn't affect our constitutional right or status, and it provides us in Northern Ireland with the opportunity no other countries on earth has. Alright, it was perhaps correctly presented as being, quote, the best of both worlds, end quote, for Northern Ireland, but still needs recognition and acceptance of the impact on the carrying out the Great Britain Northern Ireland trade. I'm dreading my company getting an order from Northern Ireland. We can get 1 or 2 years, now needs special handling. Alright, I don't understand this argument for two reasons. One, the critics of the government have a clear proposal: membership of SM and CU will be a permitted solution. What if the government failure to respect Northern Ireland Protocol is not due to lack of ideas, but is malevolent? In that case, the only solution is to one. Okay, I'm sorry you don't understand my argument. Okay. Let's see here. Then make your argument better until they do. I don't think your cited claim that HMG had no substantial vision is right. Johnson and acolytes have painted a very clear picture featuring various levied vehicle, yacht, aircraft, navy ship deployed to remote region. Okay, eminent influence, military threat, and fact, and quite unlike the softer influence Oasis and Elton John, and bagging a series of trade deal is substantial enough to me but are those deals benefit to you? You could, oh my goodness, they're really getting them. All right, you could say you make the deal, but is it benefit to you? How is it good to the UK? Because from what I'm hearing is that all the deals that the UK have made so far is not benefit to the UK. Alright, substantial enough for me to be able to visualize it easily, though obvious, not substantial enough to have been realized. Alright, you might say that asking Labour to propose a positive way forward post-Brexit is tantamount to asking them to get behind Brexit, or even, as Stormer said, to make the best of the deal we have. Yet this may amount to no more than the sunk cost every human upon to. What I'm seeing here from little things that I've known is that maybe the UK is not benefiting from those deals that this guy is making, so they're fighting for that, so they don't want to be part of this. So later on, when you guys are out of the hypnotism, you'll see why they were fighting for. All right, right now all the deals that is going on is not benefit to the UK, and then you seeing things that they were doing is showing in the court system where they have been failing to follow the law that was in the book. Alright, I can't think of any positive British advantage for the UK that aren't a bit dodgy, like smuggling, for example. I also can't think of any positive advantages for the UK outside of closer alignment with the EU. I know that this isn't helpful, but there we are. Okay, the positive policy is Northern Ireland is obvious. SM and CU membership, it will deliver a sustainable solution. This policy won't be adopted as long as Johnson government is in power. Furthermore, I suspect the government is solving a completely different Northern Ireland problem than the one the AG has in mind. Alright, so this is the argument that's going on here. Oh my god, it goes on. Alright, let's see. Many people objecting, myself included, said long ago that the only logical conclusion to Brexit, especially a hard Brexit, will be something like this. So here we are, and the only positive suggestion I have will be to roll back Brexit, but that's hardly going to fly. Alright, let's see here. There's one comment. The people who support and enable Brexit caused the situation and are now blocking any reasonable way out of it. Okay, why is this job of those who said all along that this was a bad idea to work out a solution that suit everyone? Alright, cool. If someone will remove my roof and tell me how brilliant it is to be without a roof, is it up to me to have a plan to make my roofless house work when it rains? My goodness, this is what's going on. Let me do a prayer because I'm already an hour and I have yesterday's thing to edit. All right, let's see here. Prayer for what? Prayer. Let's say driving. I don't know why. Let's say driving to move forward. Okay. Oh God, our Heavenly Father, whose glory fills the whole creation and whose presence we find wherever we go. Preserve those who travel, surround them with your loving care, protect them from every danger, and bring them in safety to their journey's end. Through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. Let's go to image so I could use that image for something. Okay, what do we have here? Let's do this one. Okay, prayer for protection. As we travel along our way today, we thank you for your protection and your covering on ourselves and our family members. Let not any of our enemies, thieves, bandits, or evildoers approach us if they do not intend to bring us what was intended from your holy altar. Turn around their evil intent to glorify your name. Okay, this is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Keep checking your notification and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.